Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also hit the alert button for future updates. If I post anything, you'll get alerted. Also, if you like the video, please like and share the videos on the channel for anyone who wants to learn trading with scalping and options. So I have useful content on this channel. Before we go ahead, please go through this disclaimer that all contents on this channel is for educational and training purpose. So let's go ahead with the today's video. Today's video is just a continuation of the one I posted yesterday. I posted yesterday for understanding the chart analysis, how to enter a scalp. How to finalize an opportunity to enter a scalp. And once you are into a scalp, as soon as 10 minutes, you should book your profits. So I told you the basics on the chart. I'll just give a brief overview. For details, please go through that video and you can get the details of how to finalize a opportunity on chart. So a brief overview. First of all, you have to check the 2-hour chart of the candle, 2-hour candles of the given stock. You have to finalize what is the ongoing trend of that stock, whether it is bearish or bullish. So that you can see on 2-hour chart, first of all. Second thing, once you have known that direction, try to be in that direction also. Also take care of the index. If the index associated with that stock, for example, if you are watching tech stocks, so you should check the tech index or the Nasdaq index. Okay, so if you are on other stocks of Dow Jones, so you should check the Dow Jones index. If the index is green, never take bearish trades or put trades. If the index is red, you can take both calls and puts depending on the situation or depending on the opportunity that we are able to identify on the chart. Okay, so going ahead today, I just traded a very nice opportunity I got to enter on Facebook stock. It was on the bearish mode. It did give a bounce in the morning, but I would call it a dead cat bounce, which could not even last for around 15-20 minutes also. Within 10-15 minutes itself, the stock came back to the red zone. Okay, so the bearish zone. So that was a quick opportunity that I was able to identify from the analysis that I posted already on yesterday's video. So let's go ahead and validate that opportunity again, and you can identify such opportunities in future, and you can get into good day trades on the scalp. This video is good for, I'll just add a little bit more points for day trades if you want to take day trades on that particular stock. So let's go ahead and view the Facebook chart. So this is our 2-hour chart. This is our market open at 25th of March, that is today, Thursday. And we can see the 2-hour chart of 24th March, all red candles. Okay, all the red candles on 24th March. So the stock is clearly in bearish mode. Today morning after open, it did give a bounce. Okay, but that bounce could not last even for 1 hour, and the candle closed over here almost red, almost near the open of the stock today. Okay, so the bearish mode was confirmed still. Okay. This 2-hour chart was not completed when I started this analysis, so I'm just saying, since the market is done for the day, so we are able to see this. When I started my analysis, this candle was not complete. We had only these candles for 2-hour chart. So here we have. When, if at all, we think of a bullish trade on Facebook, where we will think, we'll go with the 5 previous candles and we'll see which one was the strongest candle. So starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Among these five, this candle is the strongest candle, which was at around 289.64. If the stock is able to go above 289.7 and is able to maintain that for at least 30 minutes, then only we can confirm that it came back to bullish trend or it gave a reversal. Until then, we are in bearish mode. So it did give a bounce, but that bounce was only till $288, and it could not sustain that. Also, it fell quickly. So we are still in bearish mode. That was first thing. Then second thing about the index. Index opened green, but soon after it went green for a while, but soon after maybe 30 minutes of trade around 10 or 10:15 a.m. the Nasdaq index was also red. Okay, so I will change my this chart mode to 15-minute mode to analyze my day trades. Okay, so here I am. This is my 25th March opening. That was a green candle, green. I have three green candles which would go around till 10:15 a.m. Okay, what I'm looking for is a bearish trade on Facebook. So first three candles are green and they are also touching VWAP, so no. And then the fourth candle, the fourth 15-minute candle is bearish candle, but it crossed across the VWAP. So still I'm not into this, considering this candle for a trade. What I actually need, as per my previous video, I need a complete candle to be below the VWAP. So this is my candle. This particular candle is totally below the VWAP. Okay, the wick or the body of the candle did not touch the VWAP and it is fully below the VWAP. So this particular candle is the place where I'm planning to start planning my bearish trade for Facebook. Okay, this candle started at 10:30 a.m. It would have closed at 10:15 a.m. It closed at 10:15 a.m. Sorry, 10:45 a.m. My bad, 10:30 to 10:45 a.m. Okay, so I will add my new the next indicator, that is 9 EMA, as I told you. So if you go here and if you search for EMA on your charts, you will get so many EMAs. So look for the public library with 3 EMA. As you can see, the EMA is in all lowercase letters, and it is posted by Hangen Hinge. Okay, so Hangen Hinge is some Chinese name, it seems. So this particular one you should select and add on your chart. So I have added that. Now we'll go to the settings. In settings, by default they are 10, 50 and 200. So I'll change them. The length of those periods, I'll make the first short period as 9, the medium period as 21, and the base period as 31, because I'm trying for a day trade. I'm not looking for investing in the stock. If you're looking for investing in the stock, it's better to go for 50 and 200 EMAs. Okay, EMA means exponential moving average, which is quite close, and EMA gives a quicker response than a simple moving average. So do remember that. Now we'll go to the style. The first thing, the 9 EMA, it shows 10, 50, 200, but they are actually 9, 21 and 31. And these are the naming conventions, so don't worry about that. Remember, the short or the quick length is 9 EMA, so please make it as, hit this and select the green color. Also select the line thickness from here. Then we can go to the next one. Okay, this is for 50 EMA. Please select the red and the thickness, and the 21 EMA, and then the 31 EMA, the name is 200. Don't worry about that. 31 EMA, you can select something in blue or purple. Okay, that is the baseline. These two, 21 and 31, you can select any color, but try to choose green only for the 9 EMA. You will always get always get that habit to look at the fast EMA or fast SMA as green. Okay, so that will be a better view for you always. So you can also think when the in a simple terms, when I put all the three EMAs, you have to think that the green EMA, wherever the green EMA is traveling, that way is the trend. If the green EMA is above the red EMA, means 9 EMA is above the 21 EMA, you are in a bullish mode. If 9 EMA is below the 21 or the green is below the red, you are in bearish mode. Okay, so that is also a simple beginners concept that you can remember. So these are the settings. Before we change our chart, we must look at, okay, this was my candle, we must look at the RSI. Never ignore the RSI. How is the trend of the RSI? RSI is going downward, so we are in right direction for the RSI over here. Okay, so now I will change my chart to 15. Okay, before that we must identify our entry point. So this candle closed at 282.38. Okay, I'll just draw a line so that I can identify my entry. Okay, always. So my entry will be a little bit, maybe 20 cents below this, below the close of this candle. Okay, so my entry is 7, 7, 7. Okay, so I have drawn a line. So below this line is my entry, or at this line is my entry. Okay, we'll switch to the 5 minute chart, and we'll wait for a little bit pullback on Facebook. It may or may not touch the 9 EMA. Remember, it's not always necessary that it will touch the 9 EMA. It will come, but it will come very close to it. Okay, it will definitely come. So I'll change to 5 minute candles. We were at 10:45 a.m. We have identified our trade at 10:45 a.m. Okay, that candle which we are looking on the 15-minute chart, it started at 10:30 and ended at 10:45. So here is my candle which ended at 10:45, started at 10:40. Here at the bottom you can see the time, 10:40, ended at 10:45. Okay, the stock came down. I am not into this trade yet. Okay, I'll wait for a pullback. So the stock gave a pullback over here. Okay, and still it's bit away from the 9 EMA. I can wait little bit more, and as you can see there was a consolidation also. So I will wait till here. Now this one here, this particular is a very good setup. See, the stock did not rise. The stock is remaining around $282, and the 9 EMA on 5 minute chart came downward. This is the best setup, I would say. This is the best thing. You can make sure you are ready for a scalp. Means if this candle was long enough and it touched the 9 EMA, it might happen that 9 EMA might have turned upwards. Okay, but that did not happen. We just waited till here, and on this candle the stock price remained at 282 and the EMA came down, so it confirmed our bearish trend even better, probability of success on a bearish trade. That would be selling the Facebook shares or buying the puts. Okay, so here I have decided to put my entry trade. My entry trade is at I can 281.70. So okay, so that way I will just the time that this candle ended is 11:15. 11:10 the candle started and ended at 11:15. Okay, so at 11:15 I will put my trade in such a way that I am able to sell Facebook shares at 281.70, or I am able to buy a put of Facebook, which would be around 281.70. We can just do the simple arithmetic using the delta. Okay, now the stock is at 282. You want 25 cents below this, so you can divide the delta by 4 times and you can assume that you should be able to enter that trade over here. For example, if the put the price of the put is $2, okay, and the delta is say um, 40 cents. Let's assume the delta of the put is 40 cents. So you should be able to enter the trade at 210 or 211. Okay, 40 cents, you will get 40 cents if the stock moves by $1. So simple arithmetic, if the stock moves by just 25 cents, you will get only 10 or 11 cents. Okay, so I'll put my trade as 2.11. Okay, the put is currently trading at 2 or less than 2, so I'll put I'm just giving an example. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Suppose the put is trading at $2 and the delta is 40. So I will put my trade to enter above 2.11. Okay. So in the next candle, this line is crossed. It went below 281.70, and I'm into the trade into short sell of this book, or you have got into the puts. The puts were purchased when Facebook was at 281.71, and you have 10 minutes from here. Okay, so this is my 5 minutes. I'm at 280.5. It's a very good, already you got more than $1. You should be able to book your profits, or if you want to wait little bit more, you can see that this particular candle made a low of around 289.6, 279.6. Okay, so you can book your profits over here. This is around $2 below your entry. Okay, so that would be around double the delta. If the delta is 40 cents, you are able to get 80 cents on your put. That would accumulate to $80 profit. Okay, so this is how you scalp. I'm able to exit within, these are 5-minute candles, so you should be able to exit in next 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so suppose if within this candle I entered, so I should be able to exit within this candle within 10 minutes. That is a scalp. Okay, now for day traders, okay, for day traders, you don't need to analyze it on 5 minutes. You can keep on your 15-minute chart. Okay, let me come back to the position. But yeah, but the entry is almost same. Okay, you have identified your trade over here. The basic process is same. You have identified your trade over here at 10:45 a.m. Okay, and you can add the other two lines also to make more clear judgment, or make more clear um, probability, higher probability of a success. Okay, so I have added my lines over here. If you are unable to view them properly, you already know that this particular candle is totally below the VWAP. Okay, and VWAP is currently at yeah, 284.27. The VWAP is currently at 284.27, so you just remember it, and you can there is an eye icon. The eye icon, if you go there, if you say you hide or unhide, I'll just hide my VWAP. I have only 3 EMA lines. Okay, now confirmation, you till now the basic for scalping and day trade is same. Point number one. Point number two, if you are if you are thinking of a day trade, you do not need to go to 55-minute charts. You can stay on 15-minute charts. Okay, I have identified my trade at the end of this candle. Okay, this is 282.17. I would go a little bit lower than that. I would go for at least 281.90. Okay, so because 282, as I said in one of my videos, 280, the whole numbers 281, 282, 285, these numbers are a level. Okay, the stock will resist to break the level. The stock will resist for some time to break below 282. If not, if you have observed the charts, or if you have observed the movement of the stock, it will not easily break 282. So we should wait for the stock to break below 282. Yeah, once it breaks on a day, it can break many times. But for the first time, it will resist to break for a while. Okay, maybe for 1 minute or 2 minutes it will wait. It won't break so easily. Okay. So you should enter your trade around 281.9 or 281.8. Okay, a little bit less than 282. Okay, before entering the trade, you need to again check the RSI. RSI is downward. The 2 hour thing that we already spoke, that should be there in your favor. The Nasdaq index is red, so it is in your favor. It is in your favor. Okay, and the final thing, you must always see that these three lines should be in proper order always. The green, red, and the blue. So green is lowest, middle you have the red, and then the blue. Means this is my 9 EMA, the green one. The red one is the 21 EMA, and the blue one is the baseline 31 EMA. Okay, so 9 EMA, the fast EMA is below my medium EMA, and the medium EMA is below my um, base EMA or slow EMA. Okay, so uh, these three lines in this particular order is a real confirmation of a bearish trade. Okay, now if you are a day trader, first of all, if you are a day trader, you always must be careful about your stop loss. Okay, so where is your stop loss? You can assume, you can put your stop loss based on two conditions, either one of them. The first stop loss is the high of this particular candle where we identified our trade. So the high of this particular candle is, as you can see at the top over here, is 284.22. So 284.22 is the final stop loss. If it goes above 284.25, for a day trader, it's a stop loss, because you have already entered at 282 around. The stock already moved more than $2 against your direction, so you must stop over there. Okay, this is your first stop loss. In case if you want, if you have little bit more resistance, or if you can wait little bit more, if any of these three, if the order of any of these three lines changes on 15-minute chart, means the green line, the first thing that will happen, that green line will go above the red line. So the green line, which is the 9 EMA, as soon as it goes above the red line, your bearish trade ends. You don't have any more chance of a bearish trade to keep it. Okay, so you must exit over there. Okay, but that will definitely come only after the stock has already crossed to 84.25. Okay, so this stop loss will be your best one to exit. The lowest loss, the lowest amount of loss will be on this one. If you wait another some more time for the green line to go above the red line, or the red line to go above the blue line. Okay, any of the change of the order of these lines, if it happens, that is your stop loss. You must exit the trade over here. Okay, as a stop loss. For day traders, now what is your profit target? I would always recommend keep a profit target of 15 to 20%. Okay, so or you can otherwise say, if you have entered over here, the stock made a low but it bounced back. Okay, but it bounced back again. If it goes to that same, if it is testing near around the same low again, so please exit, because the stock got a bounce back from here. It already got a bounce back from here. So as a day trader, if you get little bit more downward on this, just exit. This is best way to exit. Okay, for day trading. For swing, I have already posted a different video using your RSI. You can do the swings. You must also include these EMA lines for swing. If you are a swing trader, you never need VWAP. Okay, you need only EMA lines, and always view 2 hour chart for swing trading. You can use these EMA lines. If the EMA line is in order with I explained you with the bearish trade. If you want the bullish trade, I can show you. I'll just move backward when the Facebook stock was bullish. So actually let me go to 2 hour chart to show you where to swing Facebook. So yeah, okay. So here this position when everything went above and they are in order, the green one, then the red one, and the blue one. Okay, so they are in order. Okay, so this is a place after this we were forming a red candle. Okay, so you can wait for a pullback above this red candle to enter a trade. Okay, this is 2 hour candle, so your trade was at 268.28, so you should be able to enter for a swing trade at uh, around $269. I would enter a swing trade. So if you enter a swing trade here on the next day on 11th March at 269.02, you get a great move on the same day till 277, and on the other days you get further upward move. Okay. So you can keep moving till you are able to get a good profit, and you can see the lines. This is the first place where the line crossed below. So this place is 286. You got a move from 270 to 286 on swing trading. Guys, again I am telling you, don't use less than 2 hour chart. If you are planning for swing, always use 2 hour or more. Okay. And also if you see over here the place where we entered our trade. Okay, so if we entered our trade somewhere here, you can also see that RSI was moving upward on the 2 hour chart. Okay, so this was all good with the swing trades. Okay. So in this video I just showed you all the three. First, how to identify, enter a scalp and exit in 10 minutes. Secondly, I showed you to add the three EMAs, that is 9, 21 and 31. Once you get the confirmation, same like the scalp trades, you don't need to move back to 5-minute chart. You can remain on 15-minute chart. If you have these three lines in order, being the 9 EMA, red EMA, 9 EMA, 21 EMA and 31 EMA in order. So whichever order it is, if the green is up, followed by red below it, and followed by the blue below it, so you are in bullish mode, you can trade bullish. If if you have the green one at lowest, then above that the red one, that is 21 EMA, and the base EMA, the blue one, is at top, you are in bearish mode. You can take bearish trades for day trade in 15-minute chart, where you have to start planning when you get one full candle below the VWAP. Okay, one full 15-minute candle below the VWAP. At that instant, you should start planning your bearish trade. If you get one complete candle without the wick or the body touching the VWAP above the VWAP, that moment you can start planning for bullish trades on that particular stock. Always never forget to check the RSI and never forget to check the index. Again, before I close this video, I must say, if the index is green, never trade puts, never trade bearish, never enter with the bearish mode. Okay, if the index is red, you can, depending on the market recovery or market falling further down, you can go into calls and puts trades. So yeah, that's all I have in the presentation in this video. I will end my video with this disclaimer again. All the content on this channel is for educational purpose only. Please take advice from certified financial advisors before entering the market on any position, stocks or options. Market is always very risky. Yeah, please, if you like the video, please like it. Thanks again for watching. Wish you a great day.